Good morning guys, in today's video we're going to be reviewing the Skulltec Gel Pad. Going to be sharing the pros, the cons, some solutions, letting you know where to find them, so stay tuned to see more. Good morning guys, hope you're well. Like we said, today we're reviewing the Skulltec Gel Pad. If you've seen my previous review video, you'll be familiar with the gel pad. If you haven't seen the previous video, go and check that one out. This is a extended review or a second review because obviously I've reviewed them once already, but I'm going to review them again because I'm reviewing the same original pads that I reviewed way back then. They've now since been used regularly, often, frequently. They've proven the test of time. They've stayed up to my use anyway, and they've given me no problems, no issues, and they perform really well. I do use them often. I don't use them every day because as much as I want to protect my hands, I want to keep my hands safe, I also want to make sure I'm getting the hand conditioning in that I need to getting the strength to the hands and getting the hands familiar with full contact, because obviously the cushion protection that the Skulltec Gel Pad gives in a real fire contest, in a real life scenario, your hands will become accustomed to not feeling that impact. So I do alternate between protecting the hand, conditioning the hand, and then obviously if during any conditioning phases I find myself getting a little bit sore, a little bit injured, I will then use the Skulltec Gel Pad to give me that reassurance, to give me that protection, to allow me to continue to train, to continue to perform, but whilst keeping my hands safe, my hands protected. Customising the gel pad and cutting the gel pad is optional, and it is totally up to yourself. Some guys prefer to keep the gel pad whole, some guys prefer to cut it down to half the size. Today I've just cut it down to a smaller size, and I have other ones that I've cut on a different day that are just for the knuckle area. So I'll have a little square, because some guys like just to protect certain fingers or certain parts of the hand, some like to protect the back of the hand. So depending where you like to protect, depending on what surface area you want to protect, you can literally custom your gel pad specific to that size. How do you cut your gel pads? This bit is a question I get asked a lot. How to cut my gel pads. It's really easy. You literally use a set of scissors. I have some household scissors here. They're not very expensive scissors. They may have come in a cracker at Christmas. They're such cheap, not very good scissors. I have no idea where they came from, but they're just in the house. So again, simply get your gel pad that you want to cut to size. I'm using my template, which is a business card. It is 5 centimeters wide, the business card, which is the same as the pad we saw before. Little mark. And simply get your scissors and simply cut your gel pad. It couldn't be any easier. His famous last words. It's a little sticky when you cut them through, as you can see the stickiness. A little sticky to touch, but in a moment we'll remedy that with the tape. So that's the first one cut to size. Well, so if you look at the pre-padded glove that comes, they fit exactly in the same space. Not that I believe in these, I think they're not the best. They're a little bit of a lazy way of wrapping your hands. I feel you should take your time to wrap your hands and make sure your hands are wrapped properly and protected well. So I'm not sure how long it's taken me to cut this gel pad, but I'm guessing it's not very long. So again, get your scissors, simply cut through, avoid the stickiness. There we go, all done. Right, so the gel pad is now cut. To remedy the gel pad stickiness, I'll wrap some tape around it. This is just medical tape, what we normally use for wrapping people's hands for a professional contest. We'll use it to seal the bandage. If you're familiar with the tape and you're regularly using the tape, you can just tear the tape. I'll give the tape a little tear. So now simply get the tape, stick it on the gel pad. And again, some guys might say this is a bit of a pain in the bum. Is it worth it? If you value your hands and you're keen about your sport and you have aspirations to do well, then these are the tools of your trade. It takes, again, the video come the end, probably going to be 10 minutes max, I would imagine. So it doesn't take a long time to put together to protect the gel pad, to wrap your hand. So it's a worthwhile effort in my mind anyway, hence why I'm doing it again and sharing with you how to do it. So there we go, little wrap that one. Annoyingly, I've stuck that one together. This is how not to do it. That bit is a little bit annoying. There we go, salvaged. So pull it down. Stick it on. Again, this isn't necessary. This is just if you don't like the stickiness, which I don't. And this is also if you want to prolong the life. I do find it does help with keeping them happy, keeping them intact. There we go, so the gel pads are all sorted. Any bits at the end, any bits of tape, I just trim off. A little bit of tape. Just trim off, right, so that's that. Now Skulltec gel pad, solid, happy, protected, no sticky bits, no messing, no palaver. So obviously with the previous one, this is again 2 years old, well used, just chucked around in the bag, not looked after too well, and it's still going strong. Okay. As you've seen, it takes moments to customize the gel pad, and it takes moments to add the solution, which is the tape, to stop the stickiness and to keep it a little bit safer and keep it a little bit more long lasting. So like I said, in my opinion, this is by far the best hand protection on the market. Nothing comes even remotely close to the level of protection that you get through the gel pad. I'll do a little demo that I did in my last video, and also the guy who owns Skulltec does himself, which is to give it a little whack with the little stick. If you haven't seen the whack with the stick, you can whack your hand away, you don't feel a thing. The shock absorbent gel totally keeps your hand nice and safe, nice and fine, with no problems. I wouldn't do that with any other hand protection that I've seen on the market. It is literally only the gel pad that does offer you that level of protection. So basically that's it. Again, if you need your Skulltec gel pad, we are offering free delivery UK mainland, and obviously we've got competitive delivery options for the rest of the world. So do check us out, guys. Do find us at www.FitterFasterUK.co.uk, and as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.